Hello, and welcome to a very interesting episode of Slime Rancher. We're on Slime Time Ranch. I hope you watched my Halloween special video where we found, where I decorated the ranch and made it all spooky, and then we found the super secret special Party Gordo, which gave us the jack-o'-lanterns. But this video is all of the prep work that I did to make those two videos happen. Mostly the first one. So I went and I got all of the fashion pods. Right now I am heading towards Ring Island to get the fashion pod, the first fashion pod. And I am doing a voiceover actually. I recorded all of this beforehand, so I'm sorry if there are quiet parts. I'm new at voiceovers. I did use an app, obviously called Animatica. I'm gesticulating at my screen right now, but it was a free app on that I just downloaded on my computer. Probably use it again if I need to make this type of video again. Not sponsored, but yeah, I wish. Maybe one day. Alright, so we have headed to Ring Island. We're going around to the back. And okay, so it gets a little tricky in just a second. I kill this tar. Nice shot, midair. Okay. So there it is. That's our first treasure pod with the first, our first fashion pod. That fashion pod was actually the cute fashion pod. What you just missed there was me changing the key bindings to opening my game recording program. Okay, now we're heading to fashion pod 2. And this one I probably honestly could have done a little bit easier. You'll see when I get up there. I thought that I was going to be able to get into it one way, and then I realized it wasn't working. I thought I was going to be able to just hop right on top of this tree. But yeah, that didn't work. Almost fell off there. But thankfully these rocks are right at the perfect place. And gotta wait for that energy to come back. Yeah, that's me being impatient. Alright, hop across and then walk on that tree and jump over to the other side. And here we go. Ta-da! The dandy fashion pod. Alright, and we're still in the moss blanket here. This is the area with the boom slimes. And that was where the honey gordo used to be. That's where we're headed, that rock right there, the big rock. And it does take some jumping skill. I recommend if you're going to do this yourself, you should definitely have a full charge, a fully upgraded a fully upgraded jetpack. And ta-da! The smart fashion pod. And again, we are in the moss blanket. That's the area with the lake and the big mushrooms where the hunter slimes spawn. We're heading towards where the exit teleporter is. Afterward, I realized I probably should have recorded it during the game daytime. But over on the left side is where the hunter area is. And if we follow this walkway that goes to the exit, where the puddle slimes are, I'm pointing exactly where we want to go there. Just waiting for the energy, and perfect landing. Ta-da! The Shady Fashion Pod. You can jump straight across there, and there is a way to get off. And then this one's a little trickier. You have to go up. Thankfully, I wasn't carrying anything just in case. Alright, so this is going to be a twofer. We are in the Indigo Quarry here. And right in that area where the teleporter is, where the rock portal was, there is that royal fashion pod. By the way, I should mention that you need to have the black purple treasure cracker in order to open all of these. And while I am running to the other one, there are 2 more fashion pots you can only get by purchasing things from the blueprints. Ooh, got a box! Yay! Yes, you can only get them from purchasing blueprints. I believe it's the #1 slime stage, and then the slime ball hoop. If you purchase those 2 in 1 day and then 2 days later, I think it is, either that it's 2 days and then 3 days later, you get the final 2 fashion pods. I don't remember what they are offhand. I think one of them is googly. Yes, one of them's definitely googly. Alright, and this one is, ta-da, the serious fashion pod. Alright, so I realized that I was going to need a lot of resources for this. So here I am on top of the first, I guess I'll call it a well, in the glass desert. And there are level 3 extractors that I'm getting here. All 3 of them are located in the glass desert, which makes it very convenient if you're getting all 3 of them at once. Master Apiary. And just showing where exactly we are. And there is another level above this, but those are gotten through the 7Z rewards. So you have to buy them through 7Z, essentially. Totally worth it if you need resources. And these level 3 ones, they got the job done. I had to plant quite a few of them. Alright, so this one's kind of risky. I was checking to see if there was a way I could do it from there. I realized, nope. I had to do it from there. So there are some palm trees there. And if you hop on top of one of them, you can see that there's a ledge underneath of that area. And just walk around, jetpack around, and open that one up. And that's the master drill. You have to go back the way you came. I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, that's the easiest way that I have found personally. And then that little ledge sticking out in the middle is your best bet for getting back on. At least I thought it was. I think I'm going to go to the left. Yep, I go to the left and hop up on there, and then move to the middle one. There we go. Alright, to the last one. Trying to save some of my energy so I don't have to wait for so long. Failing, but trying. Sometimes it's a little bit frustrating when you just want to jump up a little bit and instead it uses your jetpack because you've been using the jetpack. One of my little tiny pet peeves. Not huge, but you know, it's a thing. So this is the easiest way that I have found to get up to this area if you're coming from the direction that I did. It's just to hop up on that side area and then head over. And right down here. Totally looks like there should be some doors there, but there aren't. Who knows, maybe one day they'll expand. And ta-da, the master pump. There it is. And there is one last super special pod. And we are here in the area. If you look in the distance, that's where the tabby was. And I'm turning my camera so you can kind of see it better. And that's where we're headed. So this is going to be a long, long jump. So again, you want to have the fully upgraded jetpack. Rest and get your energy back because you are going to need it. And again, I usually try to do my my method of boost, stop, boost, stop, boost, stop, to try to conserve as much energy as possible. I don't know if it really works, but I do it. You know, it gets me there. I don't always fall in there. Ooh, a bonus treasure pod. I usually don't fall in. The red slime lamp. Alright, and that's where we're headed. Straight there. And jump. And that's it. Now we're out in the middle of nowhere. That's where we're going. Ready? Just kidding. There's a teleporter. Thought that was a box. It wasn't. Alright. Now I stop and look at some rocks here. It's totally because I thought they were decorated. I remember the first time coming up here, I swear that there were other little rock slimes that are decorated like that mustache. The mustachioed slime over there. But this is where you get the handlebar fashion pod. Alright everyone, those are all of the available fashion pods, all 7 of them that you can open with the blue-black, yes, blue-black treasure cracker. So, like, comment, subscribe, watch my other videos, let me know what you think. So, bye-bye for now!